Hi everyone! In this video, we will go through the quadratic formula. Here we have an m on the outside of the parentheses and on the inside, so we need to combine those to drop off those parentheses. To do that, we'll just go through the distributive property. So we get 3m squared, and then 3 times negative 14 is minus 42, and that's also multiplied to the m, plus 147 equals 0. Now, because we've been told to solve this using the quadratic formula, let's go ahead and write it out. So we have x equals negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4 times a times c all over 2a. If you're having a struggle to remember that, there is a mnemonic, which is to sing the quadratic formula to Pop Goes the Weasel, if you'd like to look that up. Now the a, b, and c come from our quadratic equation going in descending order. That means that the a is a coefficient in front of the variable squared, b is in front of the variable without a squared, and c is the term without the variable. So now we can plug that into our equation, our formula. So we get x equals negative, and then put in parentheses b, which is negative 42, plus or minus the square root of b squared. B squared, or b, is negative 42. And making sure that you put in parentheses for every time we do a substitution, because that keeps all the signs very clear. So then we have subtract 4, and again we're going to substitute a with parentheses and c with parentheses. A is 3 and c is 147. Now this is all divided by 2 times a, which is 3. Now let's go ahead and simplify this. So we have x equals, a negative times a negative is positive 42, plus or minus the square root. Oops, I forgot a squared there. 42 squared in my calculator is 1,764. And then 4 times 3 is 12, and 12 times 147 is 1,764. And then this is over 2 times 3, which is 6. So we have x equals 42 plus or minus 1,764 minus 1,764 is 0. And this is still over 6. And the square root of 0 is 0. So we're going to take 42 and add 0, which is 42, and 42 minus 0, which is still 42. So we end up with 42 divided by 6, which simplifies to be 7. So we have one solution for this quadratic equation, which is 7. X equals 7 is our solution, and we're all done.